Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is back at the base. You're gonna do since I would do text, baby. Man, I us back. You know this, know this. The only place, always gonna get it. Always gonna get it. Always gonna get it. Always gonna get it. Is right back at the only place you go ever gonna get it. It's right back at the base. You're gonna do since I would do text, baby. Man, I us back. You know what it is. Know it is. Real men rise up. Fake men rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Proctor preacher preach on. And today's topic, what they're going to talk about is the Democratic donkey and Republican elephant. United States, United States government and election. Even wonder what is the story. I mean, even wonder what. I mean, either wondering what the story was behind these two famous party animals. Now famous Democratic donkey was the first associated with the Democratic Armstrong Jackson in 1828. The presidential candidate, his opponent called him a jackass, a donkey, and Jackson decided to use the image of a strong wild animal on his campaign post, and later cartoon as Thomas Nelson used the Democratic donkey in the Democratic newspaper cartoon and making this symbol famous. And Nas was invented another famous symbol. Is I mean now Nas now now Nas now Now's invaded Now's in announced I mean Nash and Nash invent another famous symbol, Republican elephant, in the cartoon as they reappeared in Hopple on a weekly in 1874. Then Nash draw a donkey clothes in a lion's skin and scared off all the animals at the zoo. One of those animals, the elephant, was labeled a Republican vote. That all took for the that all it took for the that's all it took that's all the that's all for the that's all it took for the elephant to be associated with the Republicans. To, Democrats today said the donkey is strong and brave. The Democrats today says the donkey is smart and brave, while Republicans says that the elephant is strong and dignified. See, let me explain to you. You know, you ever wonder where these party animals come from? This is what come from the original Democrats and Republicans at. I don't even trust none of these parties, because the only difference is Democrats, they helping out for the poor people and sometimes middle class people, but mostly poor, because they can have a better life, better health care, which is nothing wrong with it. Some people could not afford it, you know. And you got Republicans, they don't want to come out of their pocket, have a better for it. The people get a health care because they expect the people supposed to get it, access to get it for themselves, and not prepare the way to prepare for share for everyone. This is why Democrats can't stand Republicans and Republicans stand Democrats. And Republicans look at Democrats as lazy, they couldn't do anything, stuff like that. And Democrats look at Republicans as racist, and Republicans look at Democrats as always begging a handout for something. This is why that it goes back to the Romans and the Greeks. The Greeks believed that people rule other people. People is with best interest without the government, for they can all be a sense of freedom and sense of dignity of freedom. You could say that much. It's basically to make sure it's power for the people. That's Democrats. They believe that, without the system. Because the system has been the press. The press of the system don't give a damn about the poor. They only give a damn about the rich. And it's only look out for the rich and rich. You can say that much, but they can all make money together. The Democrats is like they like to help out everybody, but sometimes they got to learn to help out themselves. Republicans is looking out for themselves. They don't look out for everybody. The only person they look out is for the rich. That's the only people they look out for, because they want everybody to be just like them. Be like them in imitation and live a liberalization like them. You can say that much. They kind of selfish, but they not selfless like Democrats does. But Democrats becomes too selfless and not enough selfish. You see the difference? You see the difference between Democrats and Republicans? It goes back to the Romans, because Romans, they believe that business is warfare. That's Republicans. Republicans believe that. Democrats, they believe in democracy. When you hear that word democracy, everybody live in democracy and everybody make the free their own choice, I hate to break this to you. We don't live in democracy. We live in republic. For protect to serve the public. When people say Nazi just another word for Soviet. But then you got the architects that built of an evil empire serve for 1% of wealth people. And 99% people don't give a damn about 99% and only 10%. So you see the difference? You see the difference, because the rich getting richer, that's Republicans, and the poor getting poorer. You see the difference? But deep down, they don't want to admit that rich people want the same thing as rich people want the same thing as poor people. They want to help everybody to be more rich like them. And poor people, and poor people want to be rich just like the rich people does, for they can get out of poverty, for get out this debt, and get out this, for they won't be living decadent and stranded in a poor. Nobody wants to be poor, and I mean nobody. Anybody want to be rich, but at the same time, you're gonna be lonely when you're on top. Because you got rich people got everything they have and they still not have. And they said rich people live more better than the poor people live more better than rich people does. Because rich people look at it, all they have is what they got. They earn for what they be grateful for what they have and what they got is a grateful heart. That's poor people. And sometimes middle class try to get by. Rich people, on the other hand, they stuck up to people. They want to be selfish. They think it's all about them, but it's all about everybody else. You got to have a certain class, You got to act a certain way. You got to immature. Rich people like this. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm telling you, what I did to corporate women are the worst. They are the worst. They don't know how to love anybody, and it's hard for sensible people to find somebody, especially rich. It's hard. Because all they care about is money and power. That's all they care about. Rich people care about to bring the dignity and showing love. You see the difference? It goes back to Democrats and Republicans. But a lot of people don't know Democrats and Republicans. They the the Romans and the Greeks. Because the Greeks believed they was put in human enslavement for the enslavement out of the system. That's the Greeks for over by the law, and Republicans believe Republicans before the law for the people. Basically they like the majority. They speak for the represent for you in your behalf. Like you can, they gonna speak for your half, but you can't speak for yourself. You can speak for yourself. They don't speak for you. You speak for you. They speak for them. See, that's majority thing. Majority rules. They rule every guy. You got to do everything they say. Minority means you're a loser. You gotta go by of the guidance and what they tell you to do. You can't make all the those decisions, can't make those decisions with yourself. See, Democrats don't think that they want the same things a Republican wants, or they could want to live more rich like they is. And Republicans, Republicans want the same thing that Democrats want. What do you reply for? What to be able to be? Because I ain't down with none of these parties. Because I just think it's silly that they just like the Crips and Bloods in politics. It's two dirty wings, two dirty birds playing, two dirty parties playing dirty birds at each other, picking one another, picking other people, and turn other pit and other pit against each other. It's just like the left brain, the right brain. Always know what your right brain is thinking when you're thinking what your right brain you would think what's right. But what your left brain thinking, you always going to think something wrong. You don't you think it wrong for itself. With your right hand, you always use your right hand when you draw something with your right hand, because it gained more power and more effort to that power, and effort affected hidden power. The left hand is only know with your left. When you strike that left, you strike that and left that lingering hook, and you ain't looking that left. See, that's what that left brain and that the left brain and right brain, the left hand and the right hand. The, you know, it goes back. Once you go to that right, once you go to that right, you never go left. Once you go to the left, you never come back to that right. Any suggestion? That's all I got to say about that. It's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic. Chuck of the Deuces, how we do text, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace, and I'm out.